Is meeting of the Senate Standing Committee on Consumer Protection. We have the privilege today of being joined by several senators. Our ranking member, Senator Comrie, Senator Akshar is here, Senator Savino, and Senator Amador. So let's jump right into it with our first bill, which is Senate number 434 by Senator Gallivan. John, if you'll read what it does for us.
An act to amend the general business law and civil practice law and rules in relation to prohibiting business entities from transferring false caller identification information with the intent to defraud or harass any person.
Okay, last year this bill passed through this committee as well as through the Senate unanimously. I'll move it. If we have a second.
Second.
Senator Savino. All in favor? Okay, any opposed? I should have asked if there's any discussion or any comment we have on the bill. Seeing none, okay, bill is moved and passed. Next bill, 1406 by Senator Parker.
An act to amend the general business law in relation to requiring the release of individuals from shared or family wireless telephone plans in instances of domestic violence.
All right, I'll move the bill. It's seconded by Senator Comrie. Any discussion? All right, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Bill passes. Senator Larkin's bill is our next bill, Senator number 2208.
An act to amend the general business law in relation to the unauthorized sale of veterans' commemorative property that has been placed in the cemetery and the unauthorized sale of cemetery markers and flag holders.
And again, last year this bill moved through the committee unanimously and then through the Senate unanimously. So I'll move the bill. We have a second by Senator Akshar. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Bill passes. And on to Senate Bill number 5279 by Senator Comrie.
An act to amend the general business law in relation to dogs and cats unfit for purchase due to illness, a congenital malformation, or symptoms of a contagious or infectious disease.
Okay, and I believe, John, this is a new bill. This is a new bill. Senator Comrie will move it, seconded by Senator Savino. All right, any discussion on the bill before we take a vote?
Senator Comrie, want to tell us about the bill or no?
Well, basically it's just that we've gotten a few complaints from constituents that they've gotten animals and then late after the 14-day period they found out that something was wrong. And we just wanted to extend it to a full 30 days. Most things that you purchase, you get a 30-day warranty. So we just wanted to equalize that for animal lovers.
Great, appreciate the explanation, Senator. Thank you. All right, all in favor of the bill? Aye. Any opposed?
One question,
Sure.
would that apply to stores as well, or just puppy? Because I noticed I see the word puppy mills somewhere in here. Would this be breeders? It would also be
It would
pet
also
stores?
be pet stores.
All right, thank you, Senator. All in favor of the bill?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, bill passes. We'll move on to Senator Marcion. Marcion bill, which is number 5355. John?
An act to amend the general business law in relation to the sale of governmental signage or other metal property.
Okay, last year this bill was referred to this committee. So are there any questions or comments on the bill?
This
Oh,
is-
I apologize. Moved and seconded by Senator Amador.
This would be people buying old signs? Like the street
I
signs?
believe in the sales of them.
People purchase these things?
I think people steal them
Steal
and then sell them.
Yeah.
For scrap. Yep.
Oh.
And some of these commemorative placards are quite expensive. I mean, they cost a lot of money to put up, and people have been stealing them.
People put them in their bedroom, for decorations. They do a search warrant, Diane, you see like, a street sign on the wall.
No, they steal them and then they hope that American pickers come by.
There you go.
Likewise, that.
Art is in the eye of the beholder.
I suppose
Okay.
that's true. That's true.
Okay.
Any other, moved and seconded by Senator Amador, any other comments or questions on the bill? You sure, Joe's not? All right. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Bill passes. Next is bill number 5708 by Senator Savino.
An act to amend the general business law in relation to requiring dealers to disclose information regarding fees for updating maps on global positioning systems installed in motor vehicles.
Senator Savino will move the bill. We have a second by Senator Comrie. Senator, would you like to tell us a little bit about it, or just go
As
straight to the
any
vote?
of you know, if you've purchased a new vehicle in the past several years, oftentimes they offer you the idea of GPS installation and navigation system, which is can be an expensive addition to your car. The thing is that the GPS systems have to be updated on an annual basis, and most people don't know that there's a fee attached to that update. If you don't pay, you don't have to. You don't ever have to update the system. But if you don't, it doesn't work as well. So if you input information and you want to go somewhere, you may be sent the wrong way. There could be a road closure. You won't actually know. So all we're saying is that at the point of sale, that the dealer disclose to the purchaser that this will have to be updated on an annual basis, and there may be a fee assigned to it.
And these fees can be, what, hundreds of dollars?
It could be, but again, it should be up to the consumer to decide whether or not, because they also have the alternative of not purchasing the GPS,
Sure.
which affects the price of the car. They could decide that they want to go with OnStar, which is what I use, which I like that better, and I pay a monthly fee for that. I mean, so it's basically just consumer information, let the consumer decide, and then they can make the decision about whether they want to purchase the GPS, which many people will do anyway.
Absolutely. Well said, we appreciate the explanation. All right, so let's take the vote on the bill. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, bill passes. Next bill is by Senator Bonasek, number 6485. John?
An act to amend the general business law in relation to prohibiting providers from imposing a fee for termination or early cancellation of certain service contracts in the event a customer has deceased before the end of such contract.
Okay, I'll move the bill. Do we have a second? Senator Akshop. Any discussion? Okay, seems to be pretty straightforward. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, on to our next bill, number 6553 by Senator Griffo.
An act to amend the general business law in relation to raising the maximum fine for persons who violate the law regulating telemarketing.
Okay, I'll move the bill. Do we have a second? By Senator Sabino. Any discussion or questions about the bill?
There's only one thing I will say. No one is enforcing this do not call. It is incredibly frustrating. We all get them at home, and there doesn't appear to be any enforcement. I tried 2 years ago to do a bill that would include ESCOs, the energy companies, and we've not been able to get that done yet. And they have become big abusers of it. Solar companies, and they are just driving people crazy. But in the existing federal do not call registry and the state one, nobody enforces it. So, I'm all for increasing the fine, but someone's got to do something about the actual enforcement process. Otherwise, we're not accomplishing.
Sure.
And it's driving people crazy.
That's certainly something that we hear out there from our constituents when we host these
Yes.
different forums on these things. And very, very true. So we'll work with the Division of Consumer Protection to tighten things up, which will be better enforcement. Appreciate that. In the meantime, all in favor of the bill? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, bill passes. Next bill, number 7041 by Senator Venditto. John, tell us what it is.
An act to amend the general business law in relation to the prohibition of the sale of crib bumper pads and the restriction of the use of such pads in certain settings.
So the bill would prohibit commercial dealers, manufacturers, and retailers from selling or leasing crib bumper pads. It also prohibit child care facilities and places of public accommodation from using crib bumper pads. The Office of Children and Family Services must provide notice to child care facilities and provides the Attorney General with authorization to seek an injunction. It's a $500 penalty and order restitution. So these crib bumper pads, some kind of issue that near and dear to my heart, having being the father of a 2-year-old. And I don't know if there's any other comment or questions on this one.
The only question, is there an age limit before you can put
That's a good
something
question.
back in the crib? I mean, we all see the pictures of the infants, and
Yeah.
it's so, they're so like, in the middle of the
Yeah,
there
surrounded by all
anymore.
the blankets. And
But at some point, I mean, is it safe to put things in the crib?
No, because it would be on the sale and the possession.
Period? You could never add anything to, you could never sell bumper?
Not in this state.
Really?
I think it's a good bill. I mean, I served on the child fatality review team back at Brew in my previous life. You'd be amazed at how many deaths are caused by these bumper pads.
I appreciate it. So,
They suffocate, is that what
Yeah,
happens?
they roll over and get caught between the mattress and the bumper pad, or the pad on the side of the crib. Yeah.
anything like my son, they will roll over quite frequently too.
How do you all survive that missing?
Yeah, good question. All right, we'll go to the vote. Well, this bill is moved by myself, and we have a second from Senator Akshar. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, the bill passes. And I believe finally we have Senate Bill number 7815 by Senator Avella. John?
An act to amend the general business law in relation to increasing fines for selling and manufacturing fur-bearing articles of clothing.
Great, and I should say the previous bill was a new bill, as is this bill. I'll make the motion, second by Senator Savino. All in favor?
This,
Oh, my apologies, any questions or comments?
this would be for not labeling, not to prevent you from selling the manufacturing fruit.
Right, this is right.
Label.
For the relabeling. Okay. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, motion to adjourn our meeting today. Senator Rackshaw, Senator Conley, thanks all for being here. Appreciate your time.